Comment go 10 for 10. Who was the first Philadelphia Eagles player to win the NFL Defensive Player of the Year award? Brian Dawkins, Reggie White, or Jerome Brown? In 1987, Reggie White won Defensive Player of the Year with 21 sacks in just 12 games, one of the most dominant defensive seasons in NFL history. Before the Eagles played at Lincoln Financial Field, where did they play their home games? Franklin Field, Veterans Stadium, or Chuck E. Cheese? The Vet was home from 1971 to 2002, famous for its roaring crowds, icy turf, and even a courtroom inside the stadium to deal with rowdy fans on game days. Who was the first Philadelphia Eagles running back to rush for over 200 yards in a single game? Wilbert Montgomery, Steve Van Buren, or LeSean McCoy? In 1949, Steve Van Buren became the first Eagle to rush for 200-plus yards, finishing with 205 against Pittsburgh, capping one of the best rushing careers in team history. Who was the first rookie quarterback in Eagles history to throw for over 3,000 yards in a season? Donovan McNabb, Carson Wentz, or Jalen Hurts? In 2016, Carson Wentz became the first Eagles rookie QB to pass 3,000 yards, proving he could lead an NFL offense from day one and setting the stage for the team's Super Bowl run the very next season. Which Philadelphia Eagles defender made a game-sealing strip sack on Tom Brady in Super Bowl 52? Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, or Chris Long? Brandon Graham's strip sack on Tom Brady in Super Bowl 52 was the turning point that clinched the Eagles' first-ever Super Bowl victory. Who was the first Philadelphia Eagles player drafted during the Nick Sirianni era? Devontae Smith, Jalen Carter, or Jordan Davis? In 2021, the Eagles traded up to select Devontae Smith 10th overall, making the Heisman winner from Alabama the first draft pick under head coach Nick Sirianni. Which Philadelphia Eagles legend was the last full-time two-way player in the NFL, playing both offense and defense? Steve Van Buren, Chuck Bednarik, or Tommy McDonald? Nicknamed Concrete Charlie, Bednarik was the NFL's last true Iron Man, starring at both linebacker and center, and delivering the hit that sealed the 1960 NFL championship for Philly. Which Philadelphia Eagles quarterback led the team to back-to-back NFL championships in 1948 and 1949? Norm Van Brocklin, Tommy Thompson, or Sonny Jurgensen? Tommy Thompson guided the Eagles to back-to-back titles, becoming one of the few QBs in NFL history to win consecutive championships, all while playing with vision in only one eye. Which Philadelphia Eagles player was the first in franchise history to win the NFL MVP award? Norm Van Brocklin, Randall Cunningham, or Steve Van Buren? In 1960, Norm Van Brocklin won the NFL MVP and led the Eagles to their third championship, defeating Vince Lombardi's Packers, the only playoff loss of Lombardi's career. Which Philadelphia Eagles quarterback became the first in NFL history to pass for 30 touchdowns and rush for 500 yards in the same season? Randall Cunningham, Donovan McNabb, or Michael Vick? In 1990, Randall Cunningham threw 30 TDs and ran for 942 yards, redefining the quarterback position and earning the nickname the Ultimate Weapon. Drop your score in the comments, and subscribe if you love football.